Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to, session number 5. You're allowed to put your hand up if you've been on sessions 1, 2, 3, and 4, unless you don't want to be identified as being completely lunatic to be part of our sessions, but we enjoy delivering them anyway. We've got about 45 plus people coming in today, so we'll just chatter while we're letting you into the room. We've got a new member of our team actually, who we're going to put onto the screen for you to see. He hasn't got a part to play.
He should be joining us.
He hasn't got a part to play in delivery. He's brand new, but we thought we'd show him off because he's from Scotland, and there he is.
You don't want to show me off because I'm from Scotland, Glenn, is that?
Yes, we do. We're proud. We're absolutely proud. And clearly diverse as well.
All nations.
All nations are represented in this event. So welcome everybody. I'm just watching the numbers trickle in to digital social care session number 5. Thank you very much, Tony.
It's okay. Sorry, you're not. Where's he gone?
Where's who gone? There.
I'm still here. Top.
Oh, you're still there. It's all right. I just don't see all my lists. Anyway, I'll hide that. Gets in the way.
He's
fine.
here.
Super.
He's alive and kicking. The numbers are creeping up slowly now, so we'll give it another minute or two because we were expecting a few more, but that's just too hot for everybody. Everyone's sitting out on the terrace eating strawberries and cream or whatever we do. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, the numbers are not going up anymore, so we'll let people join as we move through the session. They won't miss anything in the first few minutes because it's only me bantering away and introducing sight and sound technology. But I'm introducing Scott Young, who's sitting at the bottom of my screen here, who's just joined us to manage some of our national clients. So organizations like the ones that you represent that are here today or that you're members of. We are trying to look after you and educate and support you with assistive technology in its widest sense. We're better known for blind and low vision, but also literacy and motor disability and any disability that technology can support. That's what we're up to, and Scott's now part of the team. Tony at the top, who's going to deliver the presentation, is also part of our team. We've been around for 43 years now, best known for being the premier company in the blind low vision markets in the UK and Ireland, but that's not all we do. As I said earlier, we do literacy, we do motor disabilities, do a range of disabilities, and we do everything from auditing, assessing and working out what the needs are, designing and delivering the solutions, and then the most important part is the training and support of them, because technology on its own, if you can't use it, is a waste of time, effort, and money, we think. So we think that the whole thing comes as a package, and that's what we do as a company. So today we're going to
ignore that below, Glenn.
Today we're going to ignore what I've written on the slide here, and we're just going to deliver you some different technologies, apps in the main, software apps that we think can help with a range of different disability types. So without more of ado, I'm going to hand over to Tony, but not before I've said thank you for the guys at Skills for Care, Digital Social Care. So that's Claire and Katie, who you can see on the screen here, who have superbly and ably supported us through running this set of sessions. And not on the screen is Julian Jackson from Vision Bridge, the social enterprise, who stitches all this together to make sure that we can provide these education sessions to you.
Okay, thank you, Glenn, very much for that. So we're going to deal with, we're not going to ask you to spend any money this time, accessibility apps for the visually impaired. There's a number, you're aware of this, a number of apps available through App Store, through the Play Store, that will run on Apple or Android devices. I'm going to go through some specific ones in a little while, but let's just think about this. If a person has a phone, mobile device, how do they access it? There are apps already built in your Apple devices, iPad, iPhone, even your iMac laptops. There's an app called VoiceOver, which essentially is a screen reader that will read anything on the screen to you. And it will also, through the series of gestures, allow you to control the phone just by swiping left to right. You can go through all the icons on the phone, and then double tapping on the screen will open them. So that's how blind, visually impaired person would access their mobile device. There's also within Apple devices there's Zoom, which is a screen magnifier, so you can increase, decrease magnification on the screen. So that's how, as I say, people are going to access their mobile devices. Having got that far, what do they do with them after that? Well, as you see here, there are apps available for object recognition. They use the camera, and as I mentioned, voiceover, possibly. They'll take a picture of anything and they'll read it out loud as to what that product might be. There are others. You've got built-in magnifiers. Now, if you've followed us through these series of webinars, you'll have seen electronic digital magnifiers, video magnifiers, but you can download an app for your mobile device that will turn that into a magnifier, where you can magnify an image, change the color contrast, save and capture image. But I hear you ask, why would I go buying a Ruby, for example, when I can download a free app on my phone? Well, these apps do tend to have a habit of killing your battery. So you might be looking at something, reading a newspaper or whatever, using a magnifier on your mobile device, but it's going to take your battery power down to nothing. And then you're going to be interrupted by phone calls and things like that. So there are, it's horses for courses. Navigation, that's an important part. Now, I've got an app coming up to show you that's GPS navigation, but they're available. The one I'm going to show is called Lazarillo. There's another one called Blind Square, and there's Soundscape, all sorts of apps that can get you around. What if you want to read? There's a scan and read apps available all over the place. We've listed there KNFB Reader, Voice Dream Reader, Natural Reader. These are all available to download to your mobile devices, and there are hundreds of others. My advice to anybody looking at these is always read the reviews. Some of them work, some of them you haven't hoping of working, and some are not as good as others. So read the reviews, find out, or ask the user to read the reviews, find out those that people are saying are good, bad, or indifferent. And then you've got apps that do everything I've just mentioned, all in one. Again, these Seeing AI, Envision AI, I'll be showing you in a little while. Google Lookout. These are the mainstream ones, but there are others around. You just check it out, try it. Some of them offer trial periods. Some of them ask for money up front. Some of them work on a subscription basis. So, and because it doesn't cost anything, doesn't mean to say it's not as good as those that do cost. So don't run away with the idea that it must be good if I'm paying for it. On the contrary, in a lot of cases. So let's move on from there. Envision AI is one I mentioned just now. This is to a degree multi-purpose. And as I say, if you have been with us before, you'll have probably seen the Envision glasses. We did a webinar on Envision glasses. These are all wearable. You can see in the bottom of that slide the Envision glasses based on Google too. But before they came along, Envision developed an app, Envision AI. Then they made it wearable with the glasses. Let's ignore the glasses for the time being. This can be downloaded to your Apple device, to an Android device. it'll give you most of the features that we mentioned in the past in the Envision glasses. Incidentally, if this is all new to you, check out Envision glasses on our website. They're pretty powerful piece of equipment, but we'll concentrate on the app. This is one of the ones that will cost you, and I'll just run through the cost with you. A subscription for a month is £1.79. An annual subscription is £19.99, and a lifetime subscription, that's the lifetime of the app, is £84.99. You do get a 14-day trial. So if somebody wants to try it out before they spend their good hard-earned money, then download it and you'll get a 14-day trial. Right, so there's the Envision AI, but better still, if I can share another screen with you. Bear with me. There it is. Okay, this is just showing my, in this case, it's an iPad because it gives it bigger, but normally you'd use it probably on an iPhone. So Envision AI, let's find it. There it is. So I haven't got voiceover on, but you can use it with voiceover, with the standard voiceover gestures to access this. But there it is. Now, hold on a second, because I always forget that. Let's share the sound. So as you can see, on the bottom of the screen, you've got instant text, document, text. Now, this is all usable on the Envision glasses, but we're in the text side at the moment. So what does that mean? It's going to use your iDevice camera. Instant text. This is if you want to just quickly read something. You don't want any fuss. You don't want any. It's just something I need to know what is in this package, for example. So here we go. I'm putting it in the camera. I'll press instant text.
Merlin's. SNE29N paracetamol RLWS Carlet's paracetamol and caffeine easy to swallow. Okay. 16 tablet.
That'll do. So now I know that's a pack of paracetamol, which is good because I've got a box of plasters that's about the same size and I don't want to be swallowing those. Document text, this is for letters, documents, books, things like that. And this again works with the camera. Here's a page. I'll press on that document text icon you see in the center there. Listen to what you get.
Not all edges are visible.
So I'll lift it up.
All edges visible. Hold steady.
Okay, so that's just taking a snapshot of that letter. So what I can do is I can tap on
your guarantee is about to expire. For 5.54 and more you can be sure of, as the repper costs us and can be found and pay the cost of it.
Okay, that wasn't that successful because I was shaking when I was doing that. That's what these webinars, the effect they have on me. Incidentally, there was another voice. Alexa decided she was going to pick up on all of that. So, but this will read a page through to you. Do you want me to do it again just to prove that I was right? We won't save it to the library. We'll just go back. See if I can keep still this time.
All edges visible. Hold steady.
Held my breath that time. Should we give up? Here we go. That's picked up a load of images on the top.
Over. SL.
لثألث للكل مبستت.
N1140. Furanil. Next ray. Your guarantee is about to expire. Miss. Shub. Your washing machine manufacturer's guarantee runs out on the 8th of August, 2021. But that doesn't mean any repairs have to cost you. You can get cover again.
Yeah, well, we won't be going for that anyway. I think the washing machine's been changed since that. So there's reading text. Let's go back a screen. We're going to general. We've got describe a scene. These again worked on the glasses, but we can use our phone camera. Oh, it's a bit of a mess, but here we go. So it's taking a picture. It's using the internet.
Looks like a living room filled with furniture and a fireplace.
Okay, I think that's a pretty accurate description. I can detect or scan barcodes and have those read back to me. It'll even find, if I go to, where are we? Scan and find. It'll find objects. It'll find people. It gives a tone when somebody's in view, a person. But you can teach it. It says teach in vision there. You can teach it a face. So that will enable it to say, looks like whoever, looks like Claire, looks like, anyway, that's how it works. It is extremely good app. It does cost, as I say. It's available on iOS or Android. And hey, if you like it that much, make it a wearable one and then go buy the glasses. Excuse me. Sorry about that. So that's the Envision. That's the first of this group of apps I wanted to show you about. So we'll go back to the slide. And let's see what we've got next coming up. Okay, Be My Eyes. This is quite a popular one. Basically, Be My Eyes is free app, incidentally, for Apple or Android, iOS or Android. It will allow you to connect with volunteers all over the world. When you sign in, you specify the language you need to use. And then you go out into ether using your camera with a question you might want to put to somebody. If it's technical help, there's a separate section where you can get technical help. Now, I'm just going to open that and I'll show you how that looks. There we go. Now, not very exciting. Call first available volunteer, and then you'll see down below specialist help. Okay. There's not a lot I can tell you about this other than if I wanted to, I could call the first available volunteer. I could take a picture of perhaps a shirt. What color is this shirt? Does it go with these trousers? Can you describe the scene in front of me? Can you read this text for me? I'm not going to go through that process because it will be wasting the time of some volunteer who's probably sitting at home or having their strawberries and cream, as Glenn mentioned earlier. But what I will do, bear with me 2 ticks. Let's go back here. Yeah, what I will do, I'll show you this video.
If you can't see very well, some tasks can be a little challenging, like cooking.
Is this the tomato can? Or is it the baked beans?
Or trying to pick clothes that match.
Is this tie red? Does it go with that shirt?
For people who are blind or have low vision, some everyday tasks can be tricky. Having quick and easy access to assistance would be really helpful. Hans-Jorgen Weiberg had a vision to help the visually impaired, like himself, in such daily challenges. He created an app which connects people who need assistance with a pair of friendly eyes. Since our launch in 2015, Be My Eyes has seen an outpouring of support, with millions of volunteers signing up to assist their peers. A user can ask for help anywhere in the world, in 180 languages, with a quick video call to a friendly volunteer on the other end of the line.
Hello?
Whatever time of day it is, she connects to someone
Could you help me find my keys?
who is more than happy to spare a few minutes to assist her in solving a problem.
Sure thing.
But sometimes more challenging issues arise that call for a more expert set of eyes, like your computer making spooky sounds. In 2018, we introduced specialized help, connecting users to customer support specific to their needs, to troubleshoot and solve more complex issues. Microsoft and Google were the first to come on board, and we're now inviting more companies to join us to create a healthy ecosystem of value and purpose. Together, we can make the world more inclusive to people with disabilities, companies more accessible with enhanced customer support centers, and Be My Eyes can continue to offer this valuable free service to its users. If you are blind or low vision and think Be My Eyes could be a helpful tool, if you are sighted and want to volunteer, or if you're a company which wants to provide enhanced and inclusive customer support, we welcome you into the Be My Eyes community. Let's make the world a more accessible place for everyone. Visit www.bemyeyes.com.
Okay, so that's Be My Eyes. You'll appreciate why I couldn't demonstrate it on my iPad. It is what it is. Let's not go that route. So Be My Eyes, volunteers all over the world, they will literally use your camera, for the forward-facing camera, to do whatever you ask them to do. Find your keys, check your clothing, all sorts of things. Read your mail or whatever. So I'm just looking at the time, and I've got to slow down, haven't I? Let's look at Lazarillo. This is a GPS app. Lazarillo is free. It is available on Android or iOS devices. Uses various maps to get you around the place. Again, it works with voiceover, so all your usual gestures through voiceover can be used to navigate around the screens. Hold on a second. If I just start that.
Welcome. Sign in to start exploring. Welcome. Sign in to start exploring.
Oh, maybe later. So this is Lazarillo. Oh, I haven't signed in. That's a good one. There we go.
You are on Fullerton Close 17, West Byfleet, England.
I don't know why the dog barks when you start it up,
Bus
but it
stop,
does.
Rudson Road, 73 meters to your left.
Okay, so that's given me my current...
Bus stop, Rudson Road, 70 meters to your left.
Right, stop talking. That's given me my current location within 2 houses, and told me where the nearest bus stop is, which is not too far away from here, 73 meters to my left. If you didn't hear that, you can go back to recently announced, and it will read all of that again if you want it to. If you want, I didn't want to go there. If you've got voiceover on it, that will be reading that screen for you. So go back. Now you've got various features here: accessible locations, transport, banks and ATMs. You can read them. I'm not going to read them to you. They're all there. And they will tell you, we go pubs. There's 3 there: the Blue Anchor, the Plough, and the Queen's Head. Well, in my opinion, the Plough and the Queen's Head would be the better 2. So let's take the Plough. It is slightly closer. So that will show me on the map where it is, or where I am, and then I can track this place. Go on, track it for me. And it gives me the choice. Do I want to use Lazarillo Maps, Google Maps, or Apple Maps? Now, reading the reviews on this the other day, I found that people were complaining that a lot of landmarks, businesses, for example, disappeared. So I prefer to use Google Maps because I know it's a bit more up to date. Oh, I haven't downloaded it, so I have to use Lazarillo.
Loading instructions. Head south on Fullerton CL toward Fullerton Road.
Now, it's difficult to do this unless I leave you alone. There you go, Claire. That's why I said I'm leaving halfway through. As I walk this route, it will give me instructions. It will tell me I've got to turn right, in this case, on Fullerton Road. It will tell me I've got to turn, where we're going to Blue Anchor, left on the next street, and so on. It will guide me all the way down to the pub. Who wants a drink? But if you go back, no, exit routing mobile. If you do move out of that, I've exited the routing. It will continue to talk to you, and if you want to do something else with your iPhone, Android phone, or whatever, but still have this playing in the background, that's fine. You can do that. Now then, it does. That's all well and good with places that are listed, but it does. That's better. It does give you the ability to be able to specify an address rather than pick it out of this list. So if you wanted to
Bus stop, Rudson Road,
Yeah, we know that.
69
We've
meters
already
to your
told us that.
left.
Yeah, if you want to specify a particular address, then you can do that, and it will guide you to that address as well. Let's just move forward a bit because there are other features that you can add. Let's go. Let's go boots. Now you'll notice at the bottom you walk. That's what I've selected, but I could go by bus or I could go by car, and even Uber's on there. If you've got Uber in your vicinity, then you can call them up, but you can keep an eye on where he's taking you. If somebody's giving you a lift in their car, then you can guide them using your own Lazarillo GPS. Bus, just to give you an indication as to where you are, where the bus stops might be, but favorably it's going to be walk, isn't it? But you can chop and change to suit yourself. I'm not going to track this place. Let's go back and back again. You can set up your favorites. If it was the plough, for example, and Boots the chemist in my village, public buildings, it could be the town hall, you work there or whatever. You can put those in favorites so you needn't go through all this process. Because if I show you the transport, look at that list. Okay, so, you know, it can be quite a list of, in this case, bus stops. It would show me train stations if there was one close by, but there's not. So we'll give that one a miss. Yeah, so all there, those that they suggest, categorized. You can put in your own address, as I've said. You can save favorites. It will work with VoiceOver. Hold on a second. Let's just try this. No, it's not going to allow me to turn VoiceOver on for now, but you can use it. So you will get that voice as well as the navigation voice. So as I'd swipe around the screen, it would tell me recently announced accessible locations, transport, etc. But once I went into the navigation part of it, then Lazarillo voice would take over. So that's Lazarillo. Free, extremely good. The reviews are great for it, other than, as I mentioned, some of the businesses have disappeared. Well, that's always going to happen. That's why I prefer to use the Google Maps when you're given the opportunity, because it tends to be a bit more up to date. Okay, so let's go back here. Lazarillo. Don't want to go there. That's better. So at this stage, any questions from anybody?
Nope, nothing on the
Nothing?
on the poll so far, and it's clearly pretty clear. But
Yeah. Why won't it? That's better. Okay. Right. Okay. So where are we time-wise? This has lasted about half an hour. That really is all that I've got to show you. So I wish there were some questions just to take up a bit more time. None? Okay. Do you want to go into your...
Yeah, no, let's pick up with me. Look, you know, we don't need to hold people up.
No.
Generally, we get a bit of a conflab going here, which spins it out a bit longer, but we can, given the heat, we can make this a short and sharp one today. So thank you, Tony, for going through some apps which are free and some which are paid for, which are very good for low vision people to make more use of their smartphone technology and getting around. Look, there's a range of places you can go. And talking about smartphone technology, the What AT app, which you can get from the iOS and Android stores, is a great place to start. What AT has inside it a wide range of different eye conditions, sight conditions. It links them to the technology and the solutions that can help those with that condition get through their lives. It includes videos, it includes descriptions, and it also includes the ability to even purchase, if you wanted to, through the app. So it's a great repository of information for people who may come across different eye conditions and want to know how to link the technology to it. It's a rather larger version of what you've seen here today on other of the events that we've run over the last couple of months. Another place to go and get lots of information is the Sight and Sound Technology YouTube channel. On that channel, we have everything from 5-minute coffee cup videos, which succinctly describe products that may do a specific job for you. And if you purchase one of them, they're very good for helping you get up and running, actually, because you can watch them over and over and over again, all the way up to webinars, including big issues for people with mental health or low sight, low vision, such as social distancing, for example. We've got a range of different topics and subjects on that channel, which you could go and find lots of information. People like myself, Tony and Scott, we are advisors and we get out on the road. And yes, we are back on the road now with suitable distancing and equipment. We are out coming to see people, helping them in their homes, helping them in their workplaces, and making sure that they got the right technology for them. And if you are one of our technology users, you can work with our tech support team, who are really good at remotely connecting to your computer, to your phone, or whatever it may be, the type of apps we've shown you today. They can help keep you running, help you when you get stuck, help you when you've reconfigured the phone and it doesn't work properly. We can keep you up and running as well. Got a team of trainers out there as well. And last and least, you can sign up to our newsletters from our website and get pinged on a monthly basis with general information and topics that might be of interest to you. So there's lots of places you can go to find out more about low vision and general disability and technology that fits with it very well. A specific place you can go, he says, teeing up the next slide, is our referral portal. So if you're a professional and you're out there and you see somebody who you may think would benefit from engaging with us and really trying and finding and demonstrating technology, then the top of our website, not a great picture here, but the top of our homepage, there's a little tab called Referral Portal. And you as a professional can register yourself as a referee, and you can send people to us with their agreement, of course, and there's a little box you tick to show they've given
70
agreement.
meters to your left.
And I know that, Tony. I've been following that.
Yeah, sorry about that.
So you can go onto the referral portal, you can sign up and register, and then you can go on and create a referral, and you can send people to us. People you send to us are you're allocated an account manager or someone to look after you, and they will basically follow up on that lead, on that request for support that you've given us. So as professionals, here is a way we've made it easy for you to connect with us and get that support. No obligation, free of charge, no requirement to buy anything. We just like to educate, support, and help people with technology. So that's another way in which you can get people helping you out. Once you're onto that referral portal, you can see referrals that you have made, and you can track them, where they are, if they've been seen, if they took any technology, so you can keep track on that lead that you've given us. So thank you, Tony. So everybody, short, sharp, sweet, 35 minutes today. Hopefully it's been of use and interest to you. You can find us on the phone by letter? No, by email. No one says letters anymore, do they? And via our website. And thank you very much for sticking with us today. Hot and sticky, but you can go away and go and get your ice cream now. Thanks for listening. Thank you, Tony.
Very much. Thank you,
welcome, Scott, to the team. Thank you, Katie and Claire, as always.
Thanks, folks.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys. Have a good day.